Hello and welcome to the Jam and Jukebox radio show. I am your host, DJ Dr. Dawn, and so very glad to be here with you. Can you believe it is Tuesday already, folks? I mean, the week has already proven that it's flying by, which I think for many of us, we're looking for Friday on Monday, right? So, hey, I think we're all very glad that today is Tuesday and not Monday. But I hope that your week is off to a great start, and I hope that your week ahead is a great one and a lot to look forward to. I don't know about you, but can you believe that we are already into November? Like, today is November 5th. Like, Halloween was just last week, and it seems like it shouldn't already be this many days since Halloween took place. So that just tells you that November is flying by. It's going to be Thanksgiving before we know it, and Christmas. I know many of you don't want to hear that word right now. I myself am not anywhere close to being ready for the holiday season, but I'm sure many of you share my pain out there. But in any event, until that happens, tonight is our main focal point. We are very excited about the guests that we have on. We're waiting for them to actually call in right now. And while we're waiting, I want to go ahead and give you a little bit of background on them in case you've never heard of them or you're new to this kind of music. Tonight we're going to be featuring a rock opera indie band. And they're not just any rock opera indie band. The name of the band is Diva de Lai, and what a cool name, by the way. And they are a band that they've come on to the new music scene as an innovative band that's pretty much looking to mix two unique styles, rock and opera. And basically, their debut album is called Dylan at the Opera, and it's a concept album composed of original Bob Dylan songs rearranged in different rock styles with operatic vocals and represents the latest release from them. And I've listened to it, and I tell you, if you're a Bob Dylan fan, and I don't know many people out there who are not Bob Dylan fans, but quite frankly, it's amazing what they have done with his music and have turned it into this rock opera album. And maybe the concept seems a little bit foreign. We're going to be featuring some of their music during the show this evening so that you can get a real feel for what the album is all about. But this band is really phenomenal. And honestly, I've never been a huge fan of opera, but hearing it in this light, it really puts a whole different spin on the whole opera because you've got that rock element added into it, and so it's really, really good stuff. And while we're waiting for the band to call in, I want to go ahead and play a cut off of this, and this is a song on the album, and again, every song on the album is a Bob Dylan original. So this is Dylan's release that was really popular for him, and this is Don't Think Twice, It's All Right.
Ain't no use to sit and wonder. like you never did before. And it ain't no use in calling out my name, girl. I can't hear you anymore. I'm a thinking, I'm a wondering on the wind of the road. I once loved the woman that tried I'm told. I gave her my heart, but she wanted my soul. So don't think twice, it's alright. Walking down that long, lonesome road, baby. Where I am bound, I can tell. But goodbye is a too good a word, babe. So I'll just say fairly well. I ain't seen you trying hard. Could have done better, but I don't mind. You just kinda wasted my precious time. But don't think twice, alright.
Now do you see what I was talking about, folks? That is Diva de Lai, and that is off of their album Dylan at the Opera. And yes, every song on this album is a Bob Dylan. It's a remake of original Bob Dylan tunes, and that was Dylan's tune. Don't think twice. It's all right. And this whole rock opera thing is quite different from just traditional opera, and but who knew you could infuse rock and opera and come out with a sound like that. And my gosh, the vocalist on that, she is just absolutely phenomenal. Her name is Karin Shifrin, and she's a mezzo-soprano. And she's a leading classical singer in Israel and regularly performs opera, Baroque music, and musical theater. And she has received high praise for her remarkable musical interpretations, her acting and broad repertoire, as well as her versatile exposition of contemporary work. And the band is also comprised of Yuval Nachtom, who is the founder of the label Creative Leverage Productions. He is also the founder of the Diva de Lai band and created the band's unique sound. Also, Yossi Fine is an Israeli bassist and producer. He plays bass for the band, and also the band is completed with Eyal Sucher. And so together the four of them make up Diva de Lai. And so great band. And I believe we have them on the line. Okay, we're going to see right now. Hello, Jammin Jukebox Radio.
Hello, how are you? This is Yuval speaking.
Hi, how are you?
Fine, how are you there?
I'm very well. Now, where are you calling from tonight?
I'm calling from tonight from Tel Aviv.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Now, what time do you have over there? What time is it?
2 hours after midnight. This is the great hour of the day.
Oh, wow. So 2 a.m. in the morning, and it is roughly about 7:15 here, our p.m. Eastern time here in the States. So thank you. It is such an honor.
Yes.
It's such an incredible honor to have you with us this evening. And as I was waiting for you to call in, I was just sharing your music from the album Dylan Goes to the Opera, Dylan at the Opera, rather. One of the songs, Don't Think Twice, It's All Right. My gosh, you guys are absolutely incredible.
Of course, I absolutely agree with you.
As you should. Very remarkable. And who knew? I mean, until I heard your music, I never had heard, I had heard the term here in the States, rock opera, before, but I'd never actually listened to any of the rock opera music. But I must tell you, I really like this. It is very different. It's unique. And of course, doing justice to Bob Dylan's music, one of the biggest singer-songwriters of our time, gosh, you guys have really done something incredible here with this project.
Yes. First of all, thank you very much about that. It took us more than 2 years to do that. And as you listen to the entire disc, you can see that in addition to the band, to the outcomes of the band, which is the musicians that you just note, we added for the recording additional 10 musicians for different instruments like harp, like trump, like contrabass, and etc. Yep.
Well, I must say that as I was kind of doing my homework on you guys as a band, you all are very, not only just musically inclined, you are steeped in music. You're all very, very smart, and you are just very educated, I guess is the best way to put it. You've done so much with music, and like I said, what you've done with this project here is just absolutely brilliant. And I'm going to ask, how did you guys come together as a band? How did you meet?
First of all, I'm a drummer for many years. This is actually my second career. My first career is I have a PhD in economics. I lecture in university. And I come up with this idea to combine rock and opera. It was in my mind for a long year. Then I said to myself, I would like to set a band and select the best musician that I can find. So I recruit all the 4 people of the band that you just mentioned. Of course, our lead singer, Karin Shifrin, she's a very successful international career. She gets a lot of concert with the best band all over the world. And then we got Yossi Fine, which is a very famous bass player in Israel, but also in the States. He worked lots of years with Diva de Lai and to Reed, that passed away 2 days ago.
Oh, yeah.
And yes. And then we recruit Eyal Sucher. He's a very, very talented guy. Play in piano and all kind of guitars. And so we worked hard, 4 of us, for this album. And here we are.
And the rest, they say, is history, right?
No, the rest will be the future. We will work out for our next album, which will contain an original song, not a cover song, original song. That music and words that we will produce.
I know it is going to be awesome because this project, if this project is any indication, I cannot wait for your next project to come out, quite honestly. What made you, of all the singers, songwriters in the world, what made you choose Bob Dylan to do a tribute album for?
I was a fan of Bob Dylan since I was a teenager, and I always feel that his music, his words, his lyrics have the soul of the opera, of something very deep. So it was very natural to take his stuff and do a cover for our music approach. We select all the songs that have 100% soul of opera, something very, very deep inside. And second of all, we try to choose the song that most of the song didn't have too much cover. Many of the songs that we select in the basic had a very simple production, just a guitar and harmonica and the voice of Dylan. And we took this song and we did very rich musical production. But it was important for us not to select his most famous song, but choose the song that relatively don't known relatively. Don't know is other great hits. So.
And, well, no doubt, so many people here in the States, they are huge fans of Bob Dylan. I mean, he's done so much in the world of music. And what kind of reception has the album received thus far? Because there are so many fans worldwide of Bob Dylan as a whole. What kind of feedback are you guys getting on this album?
We get great feedback from all over, from the press. And we launched the disc. We released it in 22nd of October, which is 3 weeks ago. And we have a huge volume of sales in the first few weeks. It was almost a shock for us. We knew that it's a good album. We knew that it would be a success. But we had a huge surprise about the volume of the sales for the first 3 weeks. Lots of downloads from iTunes, from Amazon, etc.
That's awesome. That is absolutely awesome. And, and considering this was just released, like you say, 2 weeks ago, I mean, that is amazing and in itself that it's received that worldwide reception, which is no surprise because you guys are a phenomenal band as a whole. And that's why I'm so excited. Can't wait to hear the original stuff that you're going to have coming out on your next project. And your next project, will it be a full-length album as well, or is it going to be more of an EP, 4 or 5 songs?
No, it will be an entire album that will contain more or less 12 songs.
Oh, that's wonderful. And do you have kind of a projected release date for your next project? Do you know yet when that might be?
Yes, it will be more or less in the spring of next year.
Okay, wonderful. Well, I am looking forward to that, but I am also very excited for your really early success of Dylan at the Opera. It is going to continue to meet with much success as more people get their hands on it and take a listen. And we're very, very happy for you all. And I would love to have you back when the next project comes out as well, so that we can talk about it and how it kind of came to be, and because you guys are really putting out some great stuff. And from an American standpoint, this is new and different for American music, and I think it's a great fit. We have so much music here that is so similar, that this is so different that I think people are just going to absolutely love it because of the fact that it's not like everything else we hear on the radio. So we're very excited for you guys to be having the success that you are with the project.
Great. Thank you very much for all your compliments.
Oh, you're so welcome.
Successful is to be different, It's if you want to do something in any field, this is my belief. You need to be different. You need to think different, so then you can get something.
Mm-hmm. I couldn't agree with you more. Well, thank you so much for being our special guest this evening, and we definitely look forward to having you back next spring when the new album comes out.
Great. Thank you very much. I enjoy very much talking with you.
Likewise, and please give our best to everyone in the band.
Thank you very much. Okay, I will.
Thank you. Take care. Have a great night.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. We've just been chatting with Yuval Nachtom with Diva de Lai, and I must tell you, if you have not heard this album, you need to make a point. I mean, we're going to play another cut off of the album in just a moment, but if you'd like to kind of keep up with the band on social media, you can visit their website, Diva de Lai, and that's DIVADELAI.com. And their website is just chock full of all kinds of information about the band, and even has some tracks from the album on it that you can preview. But also, you can follow them on Twitter at Diva de Lai Music. And again, the album is Dylan at the Opera. They're also, let's take a quick peek here, and I can tell you they're also on Facebook, and you can go to SoundCloud and look them up, and you'll be able to hear all their music. Great band. If you are a fan of rock, if you're a fan of opera, you're going to love Diva de Lai because they've combined the best of both worlds into one great sound. So we're going to play one more cut before we wrap the show from the album. This is probably, as he was saying, not one of Dylan's more, popular songs, but I've heard this song, being a singer-songwriter, he not only sings, but he's written so many songs for so many different artists. And this song that I'm going to play It's one that has been recorded many, many times by a variety of artists. It is just that kind of song, and it's great. And it's kind of one of those songs too that if you never heard Dylan perform it, when you hear it, you'll say, I remember so and so performing this song or releasing this song. And sometimes, with singer-songwriters, they write so many songs for so many different artists that you don't realize that they are the brains behind a song. I mean, sometimes I think we tend to think that who's singing the song in that moment is the one that originated the song, and that's not always the case. Bob Dylan, one of the greatest songwriters of our time, and most definitely, I'm sure if he has not already heard this album, if he has heard it, he is deeply honored by what this incredible band has done. So we're going to play this song, and this is going to close out our show this evening. I want to say a huge, huge thank you to Diva de Lai for being our special guest this evening, and as well, thank you to all of you for being with us. And if you're brand new to our program, welcome aboard. We're always glad to have brand new listeners. So to close out our show tonight, this is off of Dylan at the Opera, and this is Diva de Lai and Let It Be Me. Take care, everyone. Have a great night, and we'll see you back here again real soon. Good night.
To tonight's show. You can connect with Jammin' Jukebox Radio Show on Twitter at Jammin' Jukebox or on Facebook at Jammin' Jukebox Radio Show. Check out our website at thejamminjukebox.com. Also, follow us on Blog Talk, where you will be always up to date on every episode as we add it. Each episode is available for immediate download upon the conclusion of each broadcast, and as always on iTunes. Thank you for joining us.